aka Prophet Howard, aka the Chivers Mac, and many more nicknames that I'm coming up with as we speak. Many more nicknames coming up with as we speak. I'm about to slap some of y'all today. I'm about to slap y'all. I want y'all to hear this song real quick. Wait, why isn't it playing? It's muted? Or is it? Should be playing. Well, we'll come back to that. We gotta figure out what's going on, because it don't look like it's muted. What is going on, everybody? I was just playing this. Okay, here it goes. These motherfuckers on the road. Little music. Fair use. Y'all can't copyright me. Charisma, what's going on? Hell, they learn to drive. Jive turkeys at my job, about to get a cool cold mean vibe. Shoulda took a day off. How did I not ever hear this before? My own damn kids pissing me off, as if I hadn't had enough. Chipotle fucked my goddamn order up. Chipotle was out back then? I'm about to slap you with the word. Those that come in, we're going to give y'all a chance. Bartender, don't you see me waving you down? This guy came after me. I was here first, but you serving him rounds. Really in the house. One stand said hello. The trolls is in here. Solo Beasley say, what up from Milwaukee? What's going on, Solo? You already know. Milltown. We got a couple people from Charisma from here too. So I'm about to slap with this word. I'm all right. How you doing? But it's gonna be it's just gonna be like a wake up slap, like you drunk, and I'm trying to sober you up. But some ain't no need. They already there. So what we talking about today is we gonna get into a little bit of the book of Revelation, and I'm going to slap a nigga or two today. Yes, sir. But it ain't gonna be like a disrespectful type of thing. It's just gonna be because me being a prophet, it's my job to warn, because there's so much going on, especially with social media. Social media was designed from the devil's behalf to distract you and to make you focus on things that only matter for a short time. And so that's why a real preacher is going to preach the word of warning. Preach the word of warning, but also a word of encouragement to those who are already in this race to keep running. No Matrix, no Simbin. Yes, sir. We escaped the Matrix. Jay up in here. Jay said, what's up? So I want to go to start out. I want to read Revelation 21, but I want to read it from the Message Bible. I had the King James in front of me, but I want to read from the Message Bible as well. The best thing we could do is just be authentic and genuine in the sight of the Most High. And that's why a lot of times I come off the wrong way with people who don't understand, or who are under pastors who don't understand, who might be fake, shallow, unlearned. But they want to tell others about the Most High while they marry people's rebellious ex-wives. They want to tell others about the Most High while they mess with their secretaries and do the Most High knows what. Now, none of us are perfect, but did he ever say we had to be? I mean, after all, he showed us what he wants from us throughout the scripture. He even allowed books that he would have preferred not to be in the scripture to be in here for our learning. So Beezy said, warning comes before destruction, and it most certainly does. And the thing about life is it's uncertain. So we have to be certain. And we have to be convinced of our faith every second, because life is uncertain. We don't know what's growing in our bodies. We don't know what's going to happen when we leave the house. Sure, where I live at, goofballs be walking all through here. They liable to get in a shootout. I mean, the hope is, and they have. So we're going to talk about heaven today, the kingdom of the Most High. And let me start with you people who you don't make no effort to know the Most High. You will say nice things, but you don't make no effort to know him. I see a lot of people focusing more on what other people do than what they do. Somebody lied to you if they told you that you can sin as long as you stay distant from the Most High. Because a lot of people seem to think that. They're always talking about when they come across a Christian or somebody who's religious or in any of the faiths, you ain't supposed to do that. You're not either. Anything that he's not supposed to do, you're not either. Whether you're a preacher or not, that's utter foolishness, and you're deceived by the devil and the demons of hell if you think so. That's why I started out by saying the best thing you could do is be authentic. The Most High I know he know what's in me. I know he know stuff I done, But here's my goal. My goal is not to just set out to offend him. My goal is not to offend him. But in the process, ain't nobody gonna get no advantage. You ain't gonna get no advantage. Well, yeah, you supposed to have one wife. Stop making up scripture. No, you don't have to. If you want to, you can. A man can have more than one wife. Stop making up scripture. What you want to do is you want to control his nut. You don't want, these women don't even be, it's crazy, the backwardsness of their mind. Because a lot of them, they don't want you to have no pleasure. That's why in a lot of marriages, you have the wife unsubmissive, not doing her part sexually, yet demanding faithfulness. And if he do anything, she's gonna leave. Even though all of that behavior is unbiblical, we're gonna go into it because sometimes I wonder, do people even know what they supposed to do, what they not supposed to do, how they supposed to think, how kingdom is greater than they desire not to, and the desire to sin is greater than they desire to be in heaven. So we're gonna go to the Message Bible, and I'm gonna break it down. I got definitions for some of the words that I'm gonna mention in Revelation 21, the Message Bible. If I sneeze, I sneeze. I apologize. We not editing. Told you. Charisma said authenticity is the highest vibration. Exactly. Let me read that again. Charisma said authenticity is the highest vibration. Here's why. Because we dealing with all different type of energies and all different powers, mostly created by the Most High that we talking about. The Most High, you don't have to know everything about him. As long as you know the right things and you focus on those things and you act and move and live by those things. And one of those things we talk about all the time is that he revives the heart of the contrite. The word contrite is another word for humble. That's good news, because guess what? We still gonna mess up. So you telling me if I'm able to stay humble, to remain humble, and to endure to the end as a humble follower, servant, son of the Most High, that I can make it into the kingdom? Absolutely. You telling me I don't got to be perfect? You're not going to be perfect. You don't know all of the things that were required of us, because the Bible is a compiled book. It's a compilation. It's not everything the Most High said. It's not everything he did. It's not everything he required. And he knows that. But that's part of how fair and just he is, and still giving us a chance. So in Revelation 21, I hate how my phone is with these ads in the front, then I have to click off of them. Here's what it say. I saw heaven, this is John the Revelator talking, and earth, new created. Gone the first heaven, gone the first earth, gone the sea. He talking about the future right here, y'all. I saw holy Jerusalem, new created, descending, resplendent out of heaven, as ready for God as a bride for her husband. I heard a voice thunder from the throne. Look, God has moved into the neighborhood, making his home with men and with women. They're his people, he's their God. He'll wipe every tear from their eyes. Death is gone for good. Tears gone, crying gone, pain gone. All the first order of things gone. The enthroned continued. Look, I am making everything new. He said, write it all down. Each word dependable and accurate. Verse 6. Then he said, it happened. From I'm A to Z. I'm the beginning, I'm the conclusion. From water of life, well, I give freely to the thirsty. Conquerors inherit all this. Who inherited? Conquerors. Charles, what's going on? Charles in the house, fire emojis. Brother Charles is in here. The brother's coming in here, man. Conquerors inherit all this. What did he say in Matthew 24? He said, he that endures to the end, the same shall be saved. So he's saying conquerors. What do he mean by that? He means that all the stuff we face in life, people rejecting us, people mistreating us, calling us ugly, calling us broke, distancing themselves from us, ghosting us, not answering our texts, and all the other evil behaviors of people. And we rise above it while staying humble before him. When you complain before him, make sure they legitimate. Don't expect him to make this temporary life permanent for you. You got to look at it from his point of view. He's looking at forever all at once. So your little momentary troubles, my little momentary troubles, don't always move them, man. Charles said, amen. They don't always move them, but that's the prize. We lining up, we in the starting blocks. Some of y'all just getting in the starting block. I'm already running. But I gotta pace myself so I won't run out of gas. And I can make it to the finish line. I got out. When I first came to him, I was doing, hey, listen. And he said, you mark. I started running real fast. I'm getting hit. Boom, boom, boom. People throwing rocks at me. Stone him. He a hypocrite, man. He think he could be out here with us. Then I'm still running. 20 some odd years later, I'm still running. But now I got moves with it. Now stuff getting my way. Now I'm like Marcus Allen or somebody. I'm like, like when I used to play running back, backup running back. I'll juke you now, but I ain't gonna let you. I'll jump over you like Saquon Barkley. But I'm gonna keep running. I'm still running. Still running after bankruptcy. Still running after eviction. Still running when I had to quit these jobs so I won't beat nobody up. Still running when I lose this or I lose that. Or y'all know I've been sick this week. It ain't gonna stop me. I'm still running. Because I know that what I'm running towards, I've seen it. I showed y'all my dream. I done talked to y'all through the years about a couple of my dreams. I've seen it, so I can see it afar off. I'm gonna keep running. In my mind, I know the devil like, stop running, be like me, and lose out. See, when the devil talk to a person and done spent some time with the Most High, and just with the Most High, it's like, it sounds different than when the devil talks to a person that don't know the Most High. People that don't know the Most High still saying stuff like, if there was a God, why he let this happen to a baby? You goofball, most babies is up there. But when the devil talk to me, it's like the truth about everything she say is being said. Don't stop, don't keep running. Stop, come back here with us. But it might sound to somebody else like the devil is saying, man, you believe in that stuff, man. Not me. That ain't how the devil talk to me. Because if the devil say, man, you believe in that, I'm going to be like, are you serious? You serious? There's no question about the existence of God in the mind of no matrix. Now, when people try to say that, the question for me is, how dumb is this Negro? Not to believe in the Most High, to take a gamble like that. That's the question that's in my mind when people get to talking that stuff. And I'll cook them too. I'll be like, look, man, you dealing with me. I don't give a damn about your education level or none of them groups you in. You talking to me now. Like I'm gonna say, oh my gosh, he's elite. Dude, man, have y'all ever played that old game? Some of y'all might have played it. Nightmare on Elm Street. If you kill me, I'm gonna be just like them characters on that game when they die. Right up there. Look it up if y'all know what I'm talking about. Nightmare on Elm Street video game, character dying. They go right to heaven. No, you don't scare me. Man, I'm in a clip. I'm in this group. I'm in that group. And I'll be just like Stephen. They'll be surrounding me. We finna do this and that. Stephen was like, for him to see up in heaven, and it might sound like a joke, but I really believe this. He must have been like, look, he up there. He was probably like rolling his eyes like, am I supposed to be scared? He probably was like, then he saw the Most High stand up. So let me keep reading. He was throwing shade. He wasn't just looking up the whole time. When he saw they was finna stone him, he probably was like, look. And they just ripped their clothes. They went crazy, man. Fake believers, just like we got a bunch of them. Fake believers. You don't drink, you don't smoke, but ain't nothing about you saved or spiritual. You don't play the lottery, but ain't nothing about you saved or spiritual. You just play acting. You don't talk to God, he don't talk to you. You just grew up in the church, but the church didn't grow up in you. How many people is like that? I'm here to help you though. I'm here to help you. If you can come in here with an open mind and I'm talking about anybody like that, I'm here to help you. Because what people don't realize is you don't have to be perfect for the Most High to reach out and grab you. You don't have to be super spiritual and churchy for him to reach out and grab you. He know y'all in here right now trying to hear the word. And that's going to work in your favor. I'm telling you, man. But people they be in a grocery store, suits on. You ain't better than none of them people in that store. And then some of them, they don't realize, okay, if you saved, you saved. But let's go back to when you wasn't saved. Because all of that stuff, that's you. That's why he saved the humble, because he knows that, man, hey, I wasn't like I am now. I'm going to tell you flat out. Upstairs. Charles said, just be real. Thank God. Exactly. That's good advice, Charles. Remember the publican? He was just, all he did, but he wouldn't even look up. He like, man, I'm effed up out here. I done messed up so much. I done did this. I done did that. And he said and thought about it. The best thing a person can do is know how messed up they is. That's step one. Because it's going to soften up your heart. I would rather be everything in the book and not grow up in the church than grow up in the church and think that I had it all together the whole time. Because this, like he said, not many. He said, many are called, few are chosen. He said, many should say to me, Master, Master. And he going to tell them, I ain't never know you. But I go to church every Sunday. What that mean? He gonna be sitting on his throne like, what that mean? I thought it mattered. It don't. It's a lot of people that don't go to church at all. Name all up in the book of life. Charles said a lot of church folks just be shining fakes. Exactly. Look, man, if I thought the real people was at church, I would go. But guess what? I've been a deacon. I done been the head of Sunday school. I done been a member at 3 churches. I done been to several conferences, all of them TV. I done seen Joyce Meyer before, T.D. Jakes before. I done seen so many of them in person. I done seen the gospel singer singing. I done seen Trinity 357, Vicky Yohe, plenty of them. If I knew, and I'm not going, I wish a lot of them just off track the best. Like Vicky Yohe, I want the best for her. I'm not going to shoot down on her or any of the rest of them. I still listen to their song. I still listen to T.D. Jakes' Potterhouse Choir. There's still hope for T.D. Jakes. He's still alive. He just don't need to be preaching right now, because it's one thing to think something, it's another thing to do all that stuff that they said he was doing on them video. And for those of y'all that's still taking up for him, like one person told me, I got to see it. I said, why would you want to watch that video? That's disgusting. A black man acting like he a woman, moving like he a woman on another man. Who would want to watch that? Yeah, still hope for him though. He's still alive. He must come clean. See, Eddie Long didn't have the chance that T.D. Jakes got, because Eddie Long died pretty quick. But, well, let's go back. We got to finish reading this. Because what I want to do, I want to go to parts of Revelation 2, where it's talking about, it's describing in detail heaven. Charles said he must come clean and admit his faults and step. Yeah. I think he did step down. But did he step down because he wanted to make amends, or did he step down because he knew people wasn't trying to hear from him no more? But God bless him. Exactly, man. Just like, I want everybody to make it. I want everybody to make it. It ain't a person alive that I say I want them to be tormented forever. Not even people I don't like. I want everybody to make it. That's one thing that keeps me going with this preaching stuff. I haven't gotten a lot out of preaching. Like, I ain't got a lot of money like he did. You get a little money here and there. But one particular time I preached the whole sermon, people came to hear me preach, and my pastor took the money, folded up, and kept it. And people was getting mad, like, did he ever give you that money? I'm never coming back to his church again. I was drawing people to his church, and I'm not trying to talk down on him. He done passed away. But one thing he learned about me, and that a lot of people is learning, is you not finna dog me, and then I just be like, okay, I'm gonna stay with him. I'm gonna work it out. No, I left that church. He let a dude that was jealous of me brainwash. The dude got mad because people was listening to me and not him. And so both of them was mad over that. And he came up with the whole scripture about me being Judas. How you Judas and you riding the pastor everywhere he need to go, you cleaning his church. I can't help that people was flocking to me. That could have been the Most High doing. And that dude, I'm gonna tell you, I forgive him, but he better not do nothing. Like if let's say he was the type to try to get with her once we not together, I'm getting him. I'm getting him. Like if he do anything else, I have to. It be like that. You don't, a man that understands his manhood knows exactly what I'm saying. Like you can only do so many things being a man to another man. Like this dude, he tells her some years back, did she smell so good and making me hungry? I was literally pulling my hair out like I want to fight him. I want to get him. And the spirit was just stopping me. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. So I forgave him. We trying to go bowling one night. This dude is janky. My sister wasn't even in the church back then. She said, maybe it's just not meant. She said, it seemed like with him, ever since he came, everything just been like trouble. This is what my older sister was saying about this dude. He was a clown, man. But let's go back to it. A lot of people like that, man. I don't like when people, like I know when a person is trying to learn and trying to humble themselves before the Most High. And because I've been around a lot of people in a lot of situations that read a lot of energies. So I know the difference between a person that's genuine, like we talking about, authentic, and a person who just want to sing that way for whatever their reason may be. Now, I left off and he said, I'm the conclusion from water of life, well, I give freely to the thirsty. Conquerors inherit all this. I'll be God to them. They'll be sons and daughters to me. But for the rest, the non-conquerors, the people, the little fit-in people trying to fit in with people that don't have the endurance, that don't have the humility, that's not running the race. Here's what he had to say. But for the rest, the feckless, the word feckless, in case you don't know, is lacking initiative or strength of character, irresponsible. You know how some people, they just pass through life just doing whatever. They just don't really try. Charles said, real talk, see, church folks, fakes, not all, but most. Exactly. Not all, but most. Unfortunately, it's like in church, man, the same stuff be going on. And I know because I've been a member at 3 churches. And the first church I went to, I was about to beat up the drummer because he kept getting up in her face. Little bitty dude, didn't want no smoke. I'm telling you, I already knew what I was gonna do. I was gonna hit him 3 times. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Then I was gonna pick him up like this and dump him on his neck and finish him off. And do what I normally did in a fight. Beat him up until I'm seeing a lot of blood and stop. So he wouldn't die. He all there. I'm thinking in my mind, like, so this dude think because I go to that church, I'm sweet. I was talking to my guy, we went home, there was a couple dudes in there that was trying to clown on us. But him, my other guy talked me out of getting him. I said, look at this dude, man. This dude think I'm weak. He said, man, that's what you get for coming in here and notching. You should have left her at home. So he talked me out of like, man, and look how little he is. Cause I was going bloop, 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 zoop, bing, 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 bing. And I used to spit on people too. I wasn't no Matrix. I wasn't Prophet Howard back then. Like I beat you up and you was disrespectful, I spit on you. And I'm not proud of it. I peed on the dude after I hit him right in his head with a bottle. Peed on him. I was evil, y'all. I was evil. I did some bad things to people, man. We jumped though, splash, bust that bottle on his head, and I was moving like this, spreading it out like a fire extinguisher. Hey, man, this was 94, man. I think it was 94 when I did that. The Most High, trust me. Hey, when you get right with him, and he, for some reason, sometimes bad stuff happened to you because of stuff you did. Like, okay, I forgive you, man, but you remember you peed on that dude? Oh, man. So, faithless. It says the feckless. I showed you what feckless is. And faithless. The faithless is not having faith. The example I wrote down when he was showing me this stuff. If you think you can save yourself, but you lose your faith, or you allow trials and unanswered prayers, because sometimes you be praying not to lose something, or you be praying for somebody not to die, and it still happens, man. You still got to keep running because you'll lose your faith. And like it says, faithless. Charles said, let's go, fire, no matrix. God knows all to go through, won't bullying. Just saying. Yeah, man. I apologize to the dude, though. I saw him like a little after I started changing my ways. And because, man, he was already like this. And I had beat him up a couple times, man, this particular guy. But this time I'm talking about he was getting hit with Bibles, just like his buffer. It said reconnect. Unfortunately. Then it says degenerates. Now I wrote that definition down because some people might not know. Having loss of morals, presenting evidence of moral decline. Now this is not what people think. This is based on what the scripture says is morals. Because the reason why I say that, because a lot of time people be having their own little self-righteousness, and they'll accuse you or me of being degenerate when it's not that you degenerate. The things that you do is like not a law that's broken, not a sin. It's just something that you could choose not to do. I mean, you know, like me playing Call of Duty, me watching horror movies. There's no law that say I can't. So it's not that it's a sin. It's a sin if I go out and do those things. But me watching it, like I could not watch it. I could watch it, like, I mean, but there's people out there that'll call you a degenerate for watching it. And their narrow mind, they'll be doing everything themselves that he told them. They'll be celebrating Christmas, all type of stuff. But then they'll try to say about you, look at her. Like a word out of the spiritual try to be bully. Be careful. Them the ones you need to be careful, because if you saying somebody sinned but they didn't, you playing God and you making a judgment now. Remember how he does it. Like he'll begin to judge you the same way. You know, so man, I got to figure out to get rid of this page, man. And any of y'all got if y'all got Metro, how do you get rid of? I might have to delete it. I might have to. No, I don't really want to delete it because I like the ads and stuff, and like some of the articles. But man, I hate when I go off of something and I have to click twice. It says, and murderers, sex peddlers. Uh-oh. We'll come back to that. And sorcerers, idolaters, and liars, and all liars. For them It's lake of fire and brimstone, second death. Now, sex peddler, person who sells sex. Again, remember my five type of prostitutes video? Gold diggers. I want a rich man. So you, in other words, what you saying is you quicker to sleep with a dude that got the means than a dude who don't. That's sex peddler. That's sex peddler. Because for one, you making him an idol, you making what he got an idol. See, don't mess with the prophet. Hey, if you don't want that truth, stay away from the truth man / prophet Howard. Charles said, just saying. Sex peddlers, gold diggers, OnlyFans models. What's her name, man? I was looking at her today. I thought she was a cutie. She's wrestling in TNA. What's her name? Savannah? I said, man, she kind of cute. I saw she had an OnlyFans, $9.99, bleep, bleep, bleep. It went right off of her picture. I was finna put her on my Instagram. Like, man, ain't nobody finna. No. Sorcerers, a person who claims or is believed to have magic powers. That's a sorcerer. Y'all hit the like button. I don't know what's going on with the stream, but the numbers drop. So, Charles said, folks be doing all that, but point out you said a profanity. Yep. Yep, they be gold digging. I'm going to find me a rich man. But then they'll say about me, he said a cuss word. What kind of preacher is he? He Reverend X? Try to disrespect me, trying to compare me to Reverend X. Nothing against him. To his credit, another one that was keeping it 100. Yeah, I hate that too, Charles. Reverend X was keeping it 100, man, all the way. All the way. I bet you he ain't even act like that, but when he start feeling it, he'll say anything. So it says that they get the second death. Now let's go to Revelation chapter 22. And let's read about the description of heaven. The Bible says it's appointed to us once to die, but after this, the judgment. The judgment begins immediately. Just like if a criminal get caught by the police, they take him to the county jail where he's going to stay there until they have evidence that he didn't commit a crime or until they have evidence where they can prove that he did. And then after that, he goes to prison or he goes home. The Most High made it as plain and simple as he could make it for us to understand. He either goes to prison based on what he has committed, the acts he committed, to be punished for the acts that he committed, or if he didn't commit those acts or there's no proof of them, he goes home. So that's what it means when it says, but after this, the judgment is appointed to men once to die, but after this, the judgment. Now let's go to Revelation 22 before we close this out. Revelation 22 gives us a vivid description, and I like it. It says, and he showed me a pure river of water of life, clear as crystal, proceeding out of the throne of God and of the Lamb. In the midst of the street of it, and on either side of the river, it's saying basically the river was clear as crystal. Y'all know how wonderful it is to see clear blue waters. That just make me feel good when I see that. Like just a clean river or a clean ocean. Well, it's saying that the river of the water of life is clear as crystal. He said, proceeded out of the throne of God and of the Lamb, in the midst of the street of it, and of either side of the river, was there the tree of life, which bare 12 manner of fruit. Man, imagine a vegan would have come across a tree with 12 fruit on it. Man, they'll be throwing up. They'll be eating so much. And yielding her fruit every month. Now that's life. Most of the time it'll take a tree like 3 months, 4 months. It said that those 12 fruit grow every month. That's proof you're going to be eating in heaven. You got the marriage supper. That's proof. You got a tree with fruit on it. That's proof. Only thing is, we probably ain't going to have to do that. We ain't going to have to waste it out because it's going to be pure. So when we eat in heaven, it's like it's going to become part of our strength. Remember how I showed y'all in that dream? When I touched my reward, it was a bunch of gold coins and they went inside me like I believe that was like pain. And so like he didn't show me everything, but in the future, what your reward is, it's going to be like life, stores, everything. But everything is going to be free. And it's not going to be much off limits to us, but it's going to be based on our reward and our position. But we ain't going to care. Because like I was in the dream, I know I was just happy to be there. I know I didn't deserve it. Yeah, it do. Heaven sounds amazing. I know I didn't deserve it. And he showed me when I woke up that he was basically showing me that when we go to receive our reward, we all gonna be humbled 100%. It's like he gonna be chastising us, he gonna be correcting us, he gonna be showing us our attitudes that wasn't right and everything, but your name in the book of life, so you get to stay. That's why y'all doing all this. Ain't no way I'm putting anything down here. Doing this, get that, man. To give up that, just a little bit I saw in that dream was enough to last me the rest of my life. You could hear kids just having fun outside, playing. It's like he didn't even show me everything, but he was giving me illustrations in my mind. Animals smiling at you. Full-size lions come and rub on the side of you and keep walking. Charles said, no flesh, no glory. Shall glory any sight, Jesus. I'm telling you, look, man. That's the perfect world. Like I told y'all the other day, I was getting frustrated just being in Milwaukee, man. And I'm like, and I got to thinking like, you know what, man? I want to live and I want to help people to make it to the kingdom. But it's win-win for me. It's a win-win for me. Because I'm going to endure to the end. And I got to get through this because I got some more notes that I need to read from. It says, and there shall be no more curse, but the throne of God and of the Lamb shall be in it, and his servants shall serve him. Then he said, ain't going to be no night. The shine from him is our light. Him just being there, just sitting there, is going to light up the whole kingdom. If you don't believe that, I can't help you. I mean, you see the light. You know the Bible says that he said, let there be light. I can't help you. You got to believe on your own. At this point, you got to believe on your own. I can't even help you. You got to seek him so he can show you stuff that he showed me and people like me. Nobody finna beg you. If you want to get tormented forever, peace out. If that's what you want, hey man, go do you. Do you. That ain't what I want. That ain't what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna keep running. I'm gonna keep running. Verse 14, he said, blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life and may enter in through the gates into the city. Verse 15, for without, meaning on the outside, are dogs and sorcerers and whoremongers and murderers and idolaters and whoever loveth and maketh a lie. There is no God. That's the type of lies he's talking about. Man, ain't no such thing as God. That lie. Because Abraham lied. It's certain type of lies that he's thinking of. We all done lie. Nobody will make it. So that's not what he's saying. Let's get into some more of these notes. You can read the rest of it. Now, idolaters is the worship of idols, and the idol is anything or anybody that is worshiped and placed at an equal or higher level than the Most High. So if you the type of dude that you pay more attention to your girl than you do to the Most High, that's idolatry. You pay more attention to your favorite sports team than you do the Most High, that's idolatry. You pay more attention to video games and sports than you do the Most High, that's idolatry. Don't play that game. That's a dangerous game. Now, one of the signs you are growing close to the Most High, he will show you people are judgmental of others, evil, hypocritical, selfish, and he will make it impossible for you to place anybody at his level because he's going to show you how people is. Y'all wonder why I be saying they just people? Guess where I got that from? Just take a guess. I can't even look at people like that no more. I'm like a lot of people. Charisma, Charles, Baby Keith, Don, tons of people. Tons. Burning my retinas. It's just so many. I get along and I like a lot of people. But y'all never be. Man, you digging now. Yes, sir. Glory to God. Man. Dude. I was thinking like this. I said, man, I can't wait to only be around the people I like. You know how fun that is? Imagine us in this room, just up in heaven, chilling. That's why when I think like that, it's like my mind is elevating because these people, the way they drive and the way they act at work and they act like they better than you and they act like you care that they not kicking it with you and all this other stuff. And you understand the prize at hand? I used to get mad when I think people care what I think, or when people care or try to act like I care what they think. It used to annoy me. Now I just laugh at it. Like, how he think I care what he think? This is how the Most High, the closer you get to him, I'm telling you, the more no matrix you gonna be. Like, and as I get to writing that book, y'all gonna see the very being that this gonna snatch you out of the matrix, man. Yeah, it's like it's gonna come all together. It's gonna all come together. He'll show you people. Now let me talk about this. Any woman that will sleep with a man because of what, and I'm telling you this, hey, you can put this right with the Most High. As I got inspired with it, I was writing it down, and now I'm gonna say it. Because the Most High has showed me as his prophet that, and I'm gonna get on men too, he showed me as his prophet that a lot of women think he turning a blind eye to their behavior. So I want to highlight one. Any woman that will sleep with a man because of what he has, gives her, etc., is a sex peddler. The lake of fire is her reward. Previous faith does not matter. You have to endure to the end. Now, I know somebody gonna hear that he wanted to hear it. I just was writing. Some women lost their faith years ago and became more evil as the days come. They find out they are sluttier than they even know. I gotta say it like this. Now, I wrote this. The Most High is too holy to say these words. I wrote it down like this. Their dick-curious, adulterous hearts cause them to be unsubmissive and turn against their husbands, leading to the destruction of their own families and into adulterous future relationships that the Most High will not accept because he knows all. Now, he said, many men think that they are saved, having faithless hearts, while they judge the righteousness of men who profess faith. Thinking they have a free pass to sin, not understanding that when you judge others, you will be judged with the measure you judge. It's never safe to talk down on a man of God just because you think they're not. Now, how many guys is like that? They try to judge you based on some imperfection that you have in the flesh. There go my other guy, Truth, man. And here, now they're trying to pile in here, man. Where y'all been at? Hennessy in here? Wow. Vanilla in here? She say, I'm listening. Then Twin, my boy Twin, that brought them out, Truth, man. 3 laugh emojis. Like, share, and subscribe. And now Charles left. Hey, Charles, there go your buddy. Wasn't that you, Charles, that was talking to her that time? I think that was you, Charles. No, but I ran track. Charisma's still in here, my boy Charisma. And I know that in those races I was in, it wasn't important how I started, it was important how I finished. Because how I finished is what got me the reward or lack thereof. Yeah, I hear Charisma, my boy Charisma saying, hey, Vanilla married, man. She practically on unicorn stuff. Hennessy act like a unicorn too. Hey, Charisma, and you said that's one. I don't know, Charles, one of y'all. I don't know. She talked like a unicorn, Charisma. And you said you don't care about age, but it's how you finish the race, man. The most important thing for any of us in here is our dealings with the Most High. We need to be asking for our name to be in the book of life until you know. Charles said he focusing on the bag, man. I hear you, man. I hear you, man. Charles, you know how to have that fun when you need to have that fun, though, man. I'm focusing on that bag, too. I ain't gonna lie, man. Because even though I got a chance to see bits and pieces of heaven, I don't know when that day gonna come. So I wanna have some fun right now. And I ain't on no diet. I like eating. Hennessy said, hey, Charisma. Charisma said this to you, Hennessy. Hennessy, you still in here? Read what Charisma said. Not what she's saying, man. God bless all for real, man. Same to you, Charles, man. Hit the like button. Remember, y'all in church, man. Bring y'all offerings, man. Great, small, whatever. Let them ads play, share the content, hit the like button. It all counts, man. If you ain't got the money, your money is hitting that like. She said, you fight, man. Yeah, he do. He will. I appreciate you, Charles. As always, you're a great supporter. You're a great brother, man. No cap at all. Truth man's talking here. But again, man, if you've never read Revelation chapter 22, I would suggest that you do. And also Revelation chapter 21, which I'm going to read the other part because there's some description in this as well, man. You got to know what you're missing out on, man. Charles said, yes, sir. Listen to this. Verse 11 says, let me start from 10. This is John the Revelator showing us what heaven looked like. Said, and he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain. I like even looking at mountains on TV. I can't wait to get to Arizona so I can see them mountains, man. I'm gonna be taking pictures of that stuff. I'm just gonna be sitting there and just staring at it. When I was going towards Oklahoma, I don't know if I was getting sleepy or whatever, but I could swear those was caves or mountains. Like, cause my ears was popping too as we was getting closer to Texas. Them looked like some caves or mountains where I was riding at. I don't know. Y'all tell me if y'all rolled through there, like when you got to go through Oklahoma to get to Texas. So it says, verse 11, having the glory of God, and her light was like unto a stone most precious. Imagine the shiniest stone. That's what he basically said. Even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal. Verse 12, and had a wall great and high. And had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and names written thereof, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. And on the east 3 gates, on the north 3 gates, and on the south 3 gates, on the west 3 gates. Verse 14. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. And he that talked with me had a golden reed to measure the city, and the gates thereof, and the wall thereof, and the city lieth foursquare, and the length is as large as the breadth. And he measured the city with the reed, 12,000 furlongs. The length and breadth and the height of it are equal. That's like perfect. Read the rest yourself, man. Looking at verse 21, though, it says the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Every several gate was 1 pearl. And the street of the city was pure gold, as it were transparent glass. Hennessy said, have a good Sunday evening, everyone. We appreciate you, Hennessy. Vanilla said, just was reading Psalm 121:7 about 20 minutes ago. Then your channel popped up. Let me see what you're talking about. Psalm 121:7. see if she turned on. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. That's what he want to do. People got to want it though, Vanilla. Because like he told me some years back, he said, I'm not going to spiritually rape anyone. He not going to make nobody live saved. He not going to make nobody accept him. He not going to make nobody come humble. You can be proud. Your pride going to go before you fall, though. It's like he ain't tripping on pride. A person's pride gonna go before they fall. So, on that note, we can close this out. If you've been living for him, keep doing it. If you haven't, you better make your peace with him. Because if you distancing yourself from him, then you saying that he won't judge you. And if you saying he won't judge you, then you saying his wrath is weak or non-existent. And if you saying his wrath is weak or non-existent, then you clearly have taken this whole entire book and everything that he will put in your conscience just to help you escape as a joke. See, the second death is forever. It ain't just you got cancer, your tumors get too big and you can't breathe or something, you die. And that's the end, you sleep. No. You was created by an everlasting life, an ever living, all perfect being. So you gonna live forever too. But where it is up to you. I remember I used to think that it was my job to save everybody. Now I know that it's not my job to save anybody. It's their job to save themselves. It's my job just to give the warning and teachings, teach what I've known. What he invests in me, I invest in others. That's my job. But what people do with it, it don't have nothing to do with me. All I can do is just be a good example and be who I'm supposed to be. I can't make nobody make it in. You gotta get in this race. You gotta get in the starting blocks. And when the gun of your faith go off, pow, you gotta keep running until it all ends. Charles said exactly. And Twin said, I got burned trying to save people who wouldn't think of saving me, pretty much. And most people, this is how weird people is nowadays. If you call yourself trying to evangelize too much to them, somehow they're going to try to punk you or get over on you, or they're going to judge you. Man, you done got weird, man. They don't get around other people and try to make a mockery out of you. I remember I used to get so mad over that, but now I look at them like, you don't want to do that. Don't do that. Forever is a long time. And I said to anybody that will see this, that I know you, it's not my job to save you. You can judge me however you want to judge me, good or bad. But just know that if you mess around and lose your soul, that's forever. 10 million years from now ain't even a lot. 10 million years from now is not a lot. You still got zillions more to go. You're dumb. Nobody should be willing to do that. But people is, because they arrogant, they cocky. You got white people that think they better than the black preacher, and the white preacher ain't even giving them enough truth for them to even get saved. Sometimes. Some of them is good. Charles said, a preacher at my job wanted me and him to save the whole manufacturing plant. I told him he tripping. You should have. You should have told him that. I'm saying. You can't save it. None of these people. Remember the parable of the sower? The parable of the sower proves that people can't save people. All you can do is throw the seeds out there and hope that the people are good ground. Because if they good ground, faith is going to spring up. Salvation is going to spring up. Everybody else, wayside, cares of this life. I done seen drug dealers got broke when they thought they was getting saved. Like, forget this, man. I ain't finna be broke. And go right back where they was. That's cares of this life. Choke the word. Twin said, I'm so glad I discovered your channel, Truth, man. I prayed for the real truth. Man, I appreciate that, Twin. I do. The Most High be using me sometimes. Can't lie about it. And I'm thankful. Because I can, hey, listen, I'll be a clown sometime. Most High, I tell you, man, Prophet Howard is a clown sometime. Sometimes I'll be having to slap him upside his head. Charles said, I go to work, period, man. Hey, Charles, keep getting that money, man. Like I told you, Charles, when you comfortable doing your job and the money is good, and you can ignore those people without physical conflict brewing, you good, man. You good. You ain't gotta quit no job if that's what you want to do. You think I'm gonna say, I don't want Charles Cash App. He a worker. He work a 9 to 5. Man, if anybody that's want to support. And it's almost better because I know firsthand what people deal with just trying to go to these freaking jobs, man. These people is nuts. And then it's crazy because they'll make it like it's you. No, you just was one of the ones that said, man, this place ain't even good enough for me to stay. He quitting when he found another job. Another snake is quitting Friday. You outlasting all of them. Why he quitting? He just can't take it, or he found something else? That's a good thing. Yeah, it is, man. It is. Yep, sit back and let them play themselves, man. Man, that's a trade job you doing, ain't it? Ain't you like a machinist or something? He missing too many days, yep. Yeah. I'm gonna come out to North Carolina one of these days. I'm gonna come to Vegas one. Like I was telling, me and Charisma was talking on the phone earlier. And y'all reach out, man. Exchange numbers, man. I need your number, Twin, and yours, Charles, and I'm gonna give y'all mine. TruthBlaster888 at gmail.com. Not you, Vanilla. You already got some, man. I saw a Vanilla picture. I was, then she's like, I'm married. All right. Yeah, nah. I don't go that route. But yeah, I'm gonna come out there to North Carolina, man. I'm gonna go to Vegas. I'm coming to Houston too, Twin. We all need to start linking up, man. In each other's cities, man. Let's not be like these other niggas. Just you broke and just not getting along and stuff, man. said. Charles said, yep, CNC machinist. I thought about taking that up. Put the email up, Truth, man. I'd be scared to type on here because I'd be thinking the whole thing gonna just go off the air. It's Truth Blaster, one word, 888 at gmail.com. Vanilla said, funny. Charles said, that'll be dope. Man, people need to start doing that, man. We need to start mobbing up. I know YouTube is, you got to stop them now. They don't get together. It's going to be peaceful, man. Y'all ain't got to worry about it. Y'all can keep thinking y'all elite. We don't care that y'all think y'all elite. Oh, man. She says, I still have on just grabbing a bite to eat in kitchen. You got it, True, twin? Yeah, man, y'all reach out, man. Because I be talking to, me and Charisma was just talking, man. We be texting each other, all type of stuff, man. I want to do that with y'all, too, man. Y'all my guys, man. Charles, you, twin. Got some more guys. We got Jay. We got BW. Man, my boy in Seattle. We got plenty of people, man. Plenty of people. People just, I get it. People be having stuff to do. I got stuff to do. I'm just more self-employed, so I can just stop and do this and that. That's why I'm able, like y'all know, when I be making a lot of them videos, I be having to drop off way out, and I'll be like, okay, I'll make a video coming back. Something that I've been meaning to talk about. Tuesday, y'all don't want to miss Tuesday, man. Y'all don't want to miss Tuesday, man. Y'all don't. Another thing I want to start doing in the future, I want to get some of the real women that know how to treat their husbands to be up in here showing these other women who want to be married, but they want to be Jezebel. Why did it go to that coat? I must have hit the circulation button. Don the light up in here. There's another one of my guys. 2 fire emojis. Hey, Don, I meant to tell you. I said I'm not doing DoorDash no more while I'm here, man. And I'm going to tell you what happened. So, about 2 months ago, I had a 5.0 perfect rating, right? Perfect rating. I always knew that, like, some areas, when I get too many of these, this color right here, it can get a little funny. So I called DoorDash because my rating just kept dropping. Charles, it's probably better in North Carolina. You should just limit your dealings with broke black people. Try to stay like wherever you know the richer black people stay, because they gonna have more pleasant attitudes, and where the more wealthier whites and Latinos and everything else. Just, you know what area it is. Just go to that area. When they show you the regions, pick the regions with the more higher income people, because they gonna be nicer. They ain't gonna be as petty, trying to take stuff out on you. So what happened, Don, my rate went from 5 to 4.68. It just kept going down because people was giving me 1 stars. I called DoorDash and asked them. They said, well, they still can rate you when you unassigned, because a couple of them, I didn't like the area it was going to. They be lying and stuff, and I don't want to get in no shootout or no fight trying to deliver that stuff. So I would unassign, and then I would see these 1 stars. But I'm like, I'm doing the same thing. I'm not late. I'm following their instructions. What is it? Could it be? Yeah, you're right, twin. That's why I said. And here's the catch though. Some of them white people was trying to hit me up too, because I had started going to some white areas, and I don't know if some of those bad ratings was coming from them. So I'm like, okay, I got just what they need. I'm not gonna do DoorDash no more till I get to Arizona. And if I try to click it on and it says a waiting list, I'm cool. Cause I'm on so many apps. I'm on Uber, I'm on Lyft, I'm on Grubhub. Grubhub is that money. Grubhub don't even let if the customer is rating you, you can't see it because they don't count it against you. Twin said they take up for the customer more than the driver. I just told somebody that, twin. That's the thing about DoorDash. That's why I'd rather do Grubhub, and Grubhub deliveries be paying more. So you still in South Bend doing it? You said, Don said I need some better services to provide. Remember, Don, I showed you how to do your own, man. What's your rating, Don? Twin said, get on the Grub. Yeah, Grubhub, Uber Eats is good. And Jay said, you preach a good sermon, YouTube sermon. I appreciate that, Jay. Oh, you good then. You just, what area you be in? Do you be in, okay. How long you been doing it? 5 stars. Jay's fire sub up. Do you be in the lower income area, or you be in the area with the richer people of South Bend, like the Notre Dame college graduates? Where they live at, that's where you need to deliver. Or around the campus. Don said you've done 2,400 dash. I got man, I can't look it up on this phone. I know I got over 10,000. Yeah, Grubhub. Cause Grubhub, your cousin know, it's like you don't be on pin and needles as much with Grubhub, because Grubhub is more on your side, just like Instacart. Did they try to hem you up on Instacart? Let me show y'all some. Let's see if I still got it on here. Man, it wasn't on this phone either. Oh wait, I know how I could look it up. I know what I could do. I had took a picture of all them bad ratings that Instacart was taking off for me. They's trying to hit me up, man. I ain't do nothing to them. It's almost like I be thinking like the devil be wanting me to have to go to these jobs so I can be going back and forth with these people. Don said, yeah, bro, I only do the ones in the suburb. Okay, yeah, that's why you're rating perfect, man. He said, stay around high-end restaurant. It's just still a long grind like anything. You can, Don, you ain't even been doing, how long you been doing it? You already got 2,400. That's how I know if you go to the right city, man, you gonna get that 3 a day. 100 to 150, that's, believe it or not, that's more than a lot of people right now, Don. How many hours you be staying out there? Charles said, nice. Man, Charles, man, I'm telling you, Charles, you already got a good job, man. You get off, you work first shift? Because, Charles, if you work first shift, You could just do the dinner. Do the dinner, go home, take you a break, and do 5 to 9 or 5 to 8:30. And you probably like you, because that's where Bentley Coupe is. He be dashing out of, he got like a big channel. He be dashing out of North Carolina. Think Charlotte. Man, you could be making an extra $100 just from that dinner rush, 150. Cause I think like Charlotte, like North Carolina is better than like me and Don cities. Said true. Hey, I'm telling you, man. And Don said usually 4 to 8 hours a day. Oh, Don, you doing good, man. Raleigh, what? Woo! If I was in Raleigh, I'd be making over 1,000 a week in Raleigh. That's one of the best DoorDash cities. Oh yeah, I'm coming out there, man. And when I come out there, Charles, I'm gonna stay out there like 2 or 3 days. I'm gonna be dashing. He said, it's cold as ish out here. You out there right now? Charles said, my sister do. Raleigh, man, come on, Charles, man. Man, you talking about getting your bag. Twin said, I've dashed Uber Eats for 7 years for a side hustle, but last October, I was in a bad accident, lost my car to a non-injured motorist waiting on my check. Sorry to hear that, man, but you know what, Twin? Good gonna come to you, man, because you a good dude. You're a loyal dude too, man. It's gonna work out for you. It is. I say that prophetically. It's gonna work out for you, man. You a loyal dude. You gonna get a prophet's reward. Said my car payment $700. You got one like me. Insurance $350. You done came, Don, you was driving that. Oh, so you got a new car. Yeah, because I remember when me and you first was talking on the email. Yeah, hey, Twin, I'm speaking facts, man. You a good dude, man. I already know you're gonna be good, man. You're gonna be good. And I'm glad you told me that. You're gonna be good, man. Wait, I ain't see that. Your rent $350. Oh, I'm finna move to South Bend, man. $350, dude. Where can I get $350 rent, man? I live in a room. $350. Rent's cheap like that? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you came up, man, because I remember you. But you still got the car. Hey, Don, try to sign up for Grubhub. Oh, he looking out for you, 90 years old. $350? Hey, tell him you got a buddy, man. I tell him you got a buddy that need $350 rent. I'll be right out there in South Bend. That's cheaper than the cheapest rent I ever paid. The cheapest rent I ever paid was back in 96, 97. I was paying $395 for my 1-bedroom. And that was rough back then when I changed my life around and was just working that one job I had. That $395, man. Charles said stacking, man. Charles, you gonna have to show me, man. You live in Raleigh. You're gonna have to show me more than you can tell me. Man, if I lived in Raleigh, I'd be like, in the morning, I'd just be like this. Just trying to make my way to the door to get out there and just stay out there all day. I'd be just, don't you know that's how them Indians be getting them stores, man? He said, laugh all loud. It's a duplex with 3 units in it, and both my neighbors living here for free. They don't even send the old man his rent. Man, they wrong for that, man. Punking them. He said, I'll be working on my house when I work 10s. Okay. 10s. You still could get that 3. I still say, what's your hours, man? You work like 6 in the morning to 4 or something? So I've been here since 2020. I wouldn't, man. No wonder you won't leave up out of there. $350 rent? Man, I'll be in there like, just smiling like. Oh, that's your hours? Then look, 6 to 4, right? You could come home and do 5:30 to 8:30 and just try to be in the bed by like 10:30. You'll still be able to get that money. You won't be too tired. $20 an hour, man. Don, come on, man. You make 20 an hour, you rich with $350. Paying $350, and you doing DoorDash too? I would be like, oh, okay, $20 an hour. Cause I'd be looking at it like my rent only took $350, and I still be doing DoorDash. One of them getting stacked all the way. Cause you only paying $350. Even with your car, that $1,000, that still ain't nothing. You practically covering that with one check when you making $20 an hour. 2 tops. All you got to do, remember what I be saying, like just remember to divide it up by 4. Divide it up by 4. Divide them bills up by 4. Vanilla said New York, a small 500 square feet would be about $2,500 a month, depending on the area. And they say it's like a lot of projects, like people just on top of each other, like, will you shut up, hitting the broom. Nah, man. $350. Man. So your main 3 bills is only $1,300. No wonder you be fresh like that, Don. I see you. No wonder, man. Yeah. Man, imagine if you, look, he said, yeah, that's why I DoorDash full time. Man, what time is it? Oh, it's still early. Full time, and it adds up to basically more than 20 an hour. Yeah, it do. Still better, no better than a job though, really. Nah, cause you got that freedom though. Like you could take off whatever day you feel like it. I remember when I used to work them jobs, I had to work every day, all the holidays, even though I don't celebrate like a lot of them. Now, I don't celebrate them still, and I still be at home just eating or playing Call of Duty. Shout out to them low bills for real, man. 700, 300, that suddenly ain't nothing. And you driving a 2024? I like how you think, Don. Keep thinking like that, though. Add to it and act like it ain't nothing. That's how you get rich. Man, I know I could do better. You say, yep, but like I said, I only make 100 a day, really. So 3,000 a month, but almost 2,000 going to bills. Then you can either, like you can either do a job. You young, man, ain't you like 25, 26? Man, y'all better grind hard these years, man. I wish I would have been, instead of trying to be lovey-dovey, trying to prove myself, I wish I would have been out here grinding. Jay said, what's your favorite food to eat? Mine or theirs? He said, thank you, brother. When I could do Uber or Lyft, I could make 200 or 300 a day. That ish was sweet. Yeah, what you got deactivated? I can show you how to get back on there, buddy. Okay, you still young though. Then Twin said, truth man, I have a townhome inherited from my uncle, thank goodness. But I still have HOA payments, homeowners insurance. I pay up every 6 months, taxes yearly. Y'all got some good situations, man. Y'all got some good situations. Jay said yours. Okay. My favorite food, I would have to say, is any seafood, anything, including squid. With butter, seafood is number one. But you know I like a good burger. I would say burgers number 2. Done passed up chicken because you can't never find that great chicken like that. Some of them be good. No, they don't, Don. Like, check it out. I got you. But let me read the rest of these. And how? I'm finna tell you. Charles said, you remind me I'm on the right path. Shout out to No Matrix. Fire. Appreciate that, Charles. Show my work is definitely not in vain. Trill Burger waiting on you, bro. You already know I'm coming down there for you. Because you know, hey, listen, I ain't perfect, man. Hey, Pimp C, UGK in that playlist, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't always get gangster. I got gospel and jazz in there too, but listen, man. I was just listening. They ain't tripping on me. They want to F my car. Bun B. So this what you do, Don. You get you a new phone and a new email. And you create another account with that phone and that email. When you do, if you still got the apps, right? If you still got the apps, this is how you do it. You still got the apps on the phone that they deactivated, take them off. And when you have like an issue with your deliveries or whatever, always give them the new number and don't, if they try to get you to tell them you had the old number, you be like, nah, this is my number right here. Nah, this is my email right here. You know how I know? Do you know how I know? Because they deactivated me on some humbug stuff. They weren't even supposed to. I created another account. Yes, sir. He said it's the best burger ever, literally. I heard, man. Mine is chicken. Chicken is number 3 for me. It's number 3. But anything fish, seafood, number 1. A good burger is number 2. And chicken is number 3. Vanilla said, Soho in New York, 1 bedroom, you can pay about $6,000. No way. You live, it might be time for you to get out of New York paying that much. That's crazy. Then you have millionaires, big penthouses, 4 and 5 floors, they can sell for 20, 30, 40 million. Ain't that somehow, if a city just has a good name like that, they could just hike up the real estate. Now y'all see why I ain't like the investment king. Because they can, just like they can take it up, they can take it down. I just use that as part of the equation, not the equation. Twin said Pimp was telling the truth. They ain't tripping on me. They want to F my car. He said, you ain't gonna see him in, what he say, in my passenger seat. He said, unless you're making me $10,000 a week, the only way to see you in my passenger seat. Pimp C is my number 2 rapper of all time. I don't even argue about it. Tupac, then Pimp C. Vanilla said they have doormen and security though. Yeah. Wasn't that the Jefferson? He was in New York, wasn't he? George Jefferson. Donna Light said, that's what I'm saying, bro. I got lied on both platforms and they believe the person. Yeah. Hey, I got deactivated in Texas because a chick was black and didn't like black people. She was married to a white dude. She was pretending nice and then she gave me a 1-star for no reason at all and they deactivated me. Then up here, my rating dropped because another black chick that was with a white dude. I don't know what it is about what some of these black chicks get with white dudes. They just be trying to clown black people for nothing sometimes. Do it like that though, Don. New phone, new email, create the account. This how you know if they're gonna block you with the Social Security. If it don't let you create it, that mean they blocked you. If it do let you create it, that mean they didn't. So just start doing it on there. Jay said burgers and steaks is my favorite too. Steak is my number 4. Steak and any barbecue. I love barbecuing. I got a bison in there. Somebody was telling me about it. I ain't made it yet though. I really want to try it. Donna Light said, I remember the services you told me, and I just don't know how to get a lot of clientele fast. This is what you do. Go to Walgreens or something. Get you some rubber bands. Go to the library, type you up a flyer. Just try to make it as neat as you can. Use different color paper. And depending on your money is, just print out 100 maybe, pass them out. Just cover a whole block, both sides, and just keep doing it like that. Keep doing it like that. Put it on a bus stop or something in a good area. Don't go in the hood area. They be trying to line you up. If y'all got any advertising book, y'all got the red book there? We got the red book here. I was getting a lot of stuff on the red book, a lot of business off. You said, I remember the services you told me about. I just don't know how to get the clientele fast. And Jay said cost of living on the East Coast and the West Coast is extremely expensive. Where you live at, Jay? Yes, it is, for real, for real. Tupac was that did it. Tupac is number 1. I got Pimp C at number 2. Not all places are nice either. Yeah. Charles said, I noticed that. Tennessee. Oh, okay. Man, you should be hitting them gigs too. What city in Tennessee? Because Nashville be Instacart, Nashville? Come on, man. Best that did it, I meant. Okay, I kind of figured that's what you were saying. Yeah, he was. I got Pimp C right number 2. Most stick lines. Man, your credit score is 755, duh. Dude, y'all got it. Duh. Come on, man. You just asked me how to make it profitable. You just answered your own question. Your credit score is 755. Like, you literally can go and get a credit card with a high enough limit where you can go buy you a Sprinter van on that mug. Or anything. You could get your advertisements done. Turn that down. I'm still making a video. Charles said, wow. And then Donna Light said, yes, sir. I just don't know what to do with it. You can turn that light on right there. Turn the light on in the room. Yeah, I see. They're gonna give you anything with that. That's how I got the car. What could we do with a Sprinter? Those rides? But you don't wanna go crazy with it. And do me a favor, that red charger right there, hand me that charger. You see it over there? Don't walk on the camera, just hand it to me right there. Unplug it. Is it unplugged? Oh. Yeah, because it's gonna go dead. Thanks. Charisma said Capital One secure credit card will double your limit after 6 months. If you deposit $2K. He don't even got to do those, Charisma. He got a 755 credit score. He can get an American Express. He can get the top cars with a 755. Oh, wait. If you went that high, I need to look at it for myself. He said, Capital One secured credit card will double your limit after 6 months. If you deposit $2K, that $2K balance will be $4K in 4 months. I'm gonna have to look into that for myself. I'm definitely not in the sevens either, man. But it's okay though, because once you get your money up, like people don't know, everything you pay off your credit, like if it's a medical bill, your credit score is gonna go up 23 points or more. Like if you pay something off, it's gonna go up 23 points. So if you got 3 things on there, I don't care if they $10 each. If you pay them off, your score is gonna go up by like 79 points. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, American Express. Keep that credit score, man, because that's one of the things I regret. When my credit score dropped, they used to give me everything too. My credit score dropped like that. Vanilla said Capital One better watch them. They charge high interest rate. Yeah, they do. But man, when you got that credit score, man, I'm telling you, man, as soon as you want a house, like he can go get an FHA right now, 3%, pay 3.5%. But paying that $350, I forgot to tell her to bring me the base. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, I gotta walk and grab this. I ain't ready to go off just yet. This thing gonna go dead on y'all. And we having an interesting conversation. Man, hey Don, man, you doing good, man. Y'all dudes doing good, man. Twin, you doing good, man. Got your own, yeah. Had a great uncle there. Here we go. Some credit card companies charge $40 late charges. Yeah, mine be trying to do that. Don said, that's what I'm saying. I wish I knew what products to buy and where and how to flip them. It just depends. I think, well, I don't know if I should even, $350 rent. If you like your city, man, I don't know. Because I think you could turn having rent that low into some serious money. My rent is $14.60, which is relatively cheap for what I got. Biggest backyard, enormous house. I got a basement, 3 bedrooms, living room and dining room, porch, long driveway. I could fit all type of cars back there. But I don't own this house. I rent it. And when I get my water bill, sometimes that rent be like $1,700, $1,800. So if it was 3, man, I would have to find new spots for money. Said like candles or something. Candles, that's something you can sell on the street. Like incense, candles, stuff like that. You know where people that like incense, you light one of them up. I'm gonna tell you something. Don, you smoke? Do you like smoke cigarettes and stuff? I'm finna show you. Cigarettes. I thought I was seeing things, man. And I still wonder if what I saw was true. Let me go back on it. Because if that's how much they cost, I see how people be getting rich. They be having stores. Let's look it up. Carton of Newports. Wholesale. No, this is somebody else. This can't be real. This can't be real. If this is real, I'm tempted to sell cigarettes. Okay, it says 20 in the box. 58 cents each. Let me go to a different one. Because don't they be selling them cigarettes for like $2? What is the cost of? Okay, so see, that's what I'm saying. If one pack of Newports is $12 and you can get a carton for 51, that can't be, you making 20 packs for 51. Hold on. $12. Hold on. Some this. 12 times 10 is 120. You making $240 for $51? That's like almost 4 times as much. Man, I'll mess around and start flipping these cigarettes. So when you sell something, Don, you got to sell stuff that people want. And that you can sell stuff that you just want to sell. But the first things you should sell is stuff that you know people want and they always gonna buy. Like for instance, you got a 755 score, you can get you an ice cream truck. And wait till the summertime, ride around from May to September. And I bet you gonna make $200 a day. If you making $100 from DoorDash, you can make $200 from an ice cream truck. A lot of things with me is limited because of my credit. It's getting better, but my credit score took a hit some years back. And max your cars out every month and pay them before the statement date. Yeah, I heard that's what people be doing. Instead of leaving a balance, you just pay them on time. And your score just gonna be flying up. If you can afford that. Yeah. This will boost your credit score and your internal score with the bank. Yeah. But I wouldn't max out. You don't have to max out to boost your score, Vanilla said. Build your points up and move them to travel partner points. That's how you get free trips. Yeah, people, I had a feeling it was a catch. How people taking all these trips that I know ain't got money like that. That's them travel partner point. You should have payments for a little to show a payment history. And then Charisma said, if you're getting it like that, don't even touch your debit card for expenses. Don, you could definitely leverage that 755. You can leverage that 755. Like, let me ask you something, Don. So, what do you think is your best strength that you could turn into money? Like something that you do or something that you want to do because you know you're good at it. So I just don't know what to do with the bread to flip off back. That's why I'm asking you. Couple questions. What do you like to do? Number one. And what do you feel you're good at that we could see that could probably turn into some dollars for you? Because when you in the rare group of people with a 755 credit score, you could leverage that into wealth, man. even like with a rental property, you could even do it that way. Oh, shoot, I'm catching a crab. I ain't caught a crab in so long. But you can leverage, like let's say an area, you ride through South Bend, you see a couple accepted offers in that area. So you look at all the houses that's not accepted offer, and you go and find out how much it is, and then you could take you a loan out, and boom, you stay where you at for that 350 and rent that joker out, even if it's a duplex, a townhouse, or somewhere. What you look for is a area where you seeing signs, multiple signs, accepted offer. This a good area that people want to move to. And then when you see a house that ain't bought yet, you check the price on that house. And if it's reasonable, man, you can buy that house and rent it out. They can't tell you you can't rent it. You could rent it out. Let's say when you go have a low mortgage, high interest or low interest rate. Let's say, I don't know what houses it's going for in South Bend, but let's say the house is 150 and your mortgage is 900. You go on Zillow and you type in that zip code, houses for rent. You see how much they rent houses out for in that area, and just try to catch like an extra 500. You'll be amazed. You catch a decent house that don't need nothing, have the inspector go in, don't need nothing, and you rent it out for like 1,400. You bank the 400. You say, I ain't gonna touch this 400. I'm gonna keep letting it build. The other 100, I'm gonna put in my wallet, and then I'm gonna pay the mortgage. You keep paying that mortgage. Then down the line, you can either sell it, or you can use it as leverage to get another one. And just keep doing what you're doing. That's one thing. But like I'm saying, as far as the other stuff, what do you feel like you good at, man? Charisma said, no, if the banks see that you can handle a small balance, they'll give you more. They do, because like my credit card, all I gotta do is pay off my balance and they're gonna increase it. Vanilla said, of course they want you in debt. The more you use your cars, the more points you build. Then Twin said, okay, I have 40 acres in Navasota, but it's country as hell. Don't matter. That's what people gonna want when it's all said and done. See, I want to start an Airbnb out there. Beautiful land for a retreat. I have 4 donkeys there for tax exempt. Man, he left you a lot of stuff, huh? Let me ask you, what's the biggest major city to Navasota? What's close to it? Let me see. And that's another one, y'all, Walmart Spark, which is one of the better ones. That's another one, Don. Check them out, Walmart Spark. Let me see. Trying to see. Hold on, I gotta. far as that, Airbnb, it just would depend on what it's close to. Cause you know spring training finna start. And y'all got the Houston Astros. So Airbnb, every year around this time, depending on how close it is, you can come up. Man, her and Charisma going at it over this credit card stuff. You won't have debt if you pay them off before the statement date. No cigs, just herb a little. Then Charisma said, why would you use a debit card when there's no benefit? Dude, y'all still on the credit card thing? Down the line say, heck yeah, bro, a G station or a liquor store has to be mad profitable. I would think they boom all day, every day. They do. I be telling y'all about the one that I know, one of the stores I go to where I'm cool with, kind of all right with the owner, I would say, but I'm more cool with one of his workers. So I be in there almost every day, every week. He paid $3 million for that store, and he already had 3 or 4 other ones. So that should tell you. Glad I didn't smoke, she said, or drink on occasion. Hey, man. Hey. I got a beer in there. I normally don't like drinking on Sundays, but sometimes I do. I ain't gonna lie. I just never get aggressive with it on Sunday. Travel hacking and stacking your points, moving them to travel partners to travel. Pay on time and a little more than the minimum. The score is irrelevant. Data points really matter. And then if you say talking to people in person sales I'm good at, then that means you want to do some research. I still say that the real estate thing with your credit score might be a good start for you too. But you want to find some products that you can sell, that you can go to your fairs, your let me see what my percentage is at. You can go to your fairs. Man, I only went up 1%. We got 7 Mile Fair here. So like in that kind of stuff, people go there all the time. You can sell all type of stuff at that. Notre Dame stuff. Notre Dame is like, they almost won the whole thing. So you could wait till football season, get to selling Notre Dame memorabilia. Especially being, look, another thing too. When y'all got games and stuff like Notre Dame football, just go out there and get off as much of your stuff as you can until they tell you to move. And then you just move and go somewhere else. Charisma said I had Apple credit card, 3 chases, Navy Feds, Cap One. I'm also in the Chase Club where I can enter the Chase lounges at any airport. Kill the game with that type score. Exactly, man. I ain't got no 755. They know better than let me get 755 because I'm going to be getting restaurant franchises, all type of stuff on them. I go get me a Subway and put it out where the white folks live. I'd be like, let me get a $50,000 loan. I'll go right and get a Subway or a Smoothie King. Kino's Journey. So I can't stay long, but appreciate your channel. Thanks. Your knowledge and your being an influencer will provide us your opinion and ideas rather than following the trends of rehash reaction videos. Reaction videos is still funny, and I still watch them. And some of them dudes are still popular, making a lot of money, but they're going to run out of gas one day. That's just, I'm not hating on them. That's just the truth. Twin said, thanks, Keno's journey. Then he said, my townhouse is valued at $2,300 a month. I plan on renting it out starting in 2025 after I stack up my bag, up $40K at least. Yeah. Yeah, you can do that, man, especially if you got another spot that's not going to eat up the 23 that you get from that. My going rate of profit is, I look at money in terms of I want to make, when I sell something, it got to be at least $250 profit or more. And if I can keep selling it and keep making that 250, like if, let's say I flip cars and I can just keep hitting that 250, 250, 250. I'm good. So you got to have that small amount that you say, okay, I want to go up at least this much or more. So if you rent it out and you make it $2,300 a month, then you got to minus off wherever you got to stay your expenses to have that place from that $2,300. Charisma said, when you spend cash, there's no benefits. When you swipe debit, no benefits. Now credit swipe, good benefits. Even if you have a $200 limit, I still recommend maxing it out and paying it down to 1%. Yeah, because that's what they said will give you them credit score hikes. He ain't lying. My father owned 3 pharmacies. He was well off. Man, that's good to hear, twin. Houston is close. Oh, okay. Astros, like I said. So yeah, you can do something like that. And especially, okay, if you shoot for next season, because you already know the Astros going to be in the hunt again. They just good like that. And when spring training is over with, once opening day and all of that, boom. I got an Airbnb. Price it where you got room to increase your price and they still feel it's reasonable. That's what people got to realize. Because when you build a property, you can't just look at the now. You got to look at 10 years from now, 5, 10, 15 years from now. So if you steady making money on it, you steady. Let's say you say, okay, I'll give you a week for $700 a week. And you keep getting that, they're going to be like, oh, that's a deal, $700 for a week? That's only $100 a day. And you rip that thing out for the whole month, you done made $2,800 a month. Every year. Or even if you just do the baseball season, home games, they'll have 80-something home games? That's a lot of money, man. Christmas said, I'm CRC certified, Prodigy Surge 2, Prairie View A&M. Are you by Prairie View? Man, definitely, because when the parents want to come to visit their kids, are you on a waiting list, Don? You said they ain't been accepting drivers here. Yeah, man. There's certain parts of Wisconsin that's waiting list. I ain't on the waiting list, though. I'm already in there. I just haven't been doing it in a couple of weeks. I'm finna start back next week. For no reason, really. I had a little insurance issue when I had little minor fender bender, but get that straightened out. I'm gonna get that straightened out this week. Right, bro, I want to sell stuff. I just need to be able to sell stuff somewhere busy all day, every day. Farmer's market. Yeah, that's what I mean, farmer's market. The only busy here on Saturday. When I did go there, I made like 600 in a day. Selling $30 candles my girl made. Man, if you was selling them, she need to make some more. Why 30? Just interested. They like her candles. She probably, if she's selling 20 candles, and made 600 off of 20 candles, then whatever she doing, she need to try to get that in the stores. And just have a cheaper version in the stores with more. Make more of them and make them cheaper in the stores. Yeah, Smoothie King. Don, you can go do it. You got the credit. I'm down though, bro. I just need help. We can do something together, bro, ASAP. Figure out something smart we can benefit from. You gonna have to come. Hey, although that $350 rent is intriguing, you gonna have to come down to Arizona, brother. Charisma says you can get a negative account removed with factual disputing. That's when, yeah, I've done it. That's when the reporting agencies aren't reporting accurate information across all. And another thing too, Charisma, is when they sell your account, you really don't even have to pay it because your agreement ain't with the person they sold it to. That person is just hoping that you be a nice guy and pay it. Because they probably buy the account for pennies on the dollar and then just try to make a profit from what you owe the previous company, but you don't even have to pay them because your deal ain't with them. Charles said you just learned something. Hard inquiry removed. Yeah, I'll be trying to move them hard inquiries too. Said they was council dissing them out to make, so I had at least to charge double. How much did they cost to make? 15? So can she find a smaller, cheaper version to make? Yeah. Yeah, put your expenses in there. And that's something that I should have did and that's what I'm gonna have to do to protect them expenses from you know who. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. My old tax preparer that passed away told me to get an LLC. The only thing with the LLC is like, it's got to be something with the taxes that's going to be the problem. Because when you don't have an LLC with DoorDash and all of that, you can write off your mileage or your gas. And it's like, even if you make 100, you can make it like you made 50. Said they don't play about business taxes. Yeah, I agree with you, Charisma. You ain't gonna get no tax refund, but who cares? You can really like preserve some of those earnings into expenses. But yeah, man, I'm about to get off of here, y'all. And I do appreciate all of y'all for coming. Remember, hit that like button. Support financially if you haven't done so, and or you had the desire to do so. You can also share the content. You can also let the ads play. Thank you for all y'all contributions in the chat. We learned a lot of business stuff in here too. And I also learned, man, some of y'all got it pretty good, man. 755 credit score. People got land and stuff. I like that, man. He said I'm not playing like Trump. Gotta make cuts. Yeah. So we ain't gonna make no videos tomorrow, man. I got some business I need to take care of. I'm be going strong. That's right. Other countries gonna have to worry about getting tariffs and tax. They is, man. They is, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Look out for your boy, ballers. Charisma, Twin said Charisma, 3-100s. So, I'm going to get off of here, though. But y'all be looking out Tuesday, because, hey, man, it's probably going to be some new wars with some content creators to come Tuesday, man. Like some of them dudes, I went at them with the Pearly stuff, and they kind of switched up, and I still listen to them. But it's a couple guys that's possibly gonna go on the grill soon. I'm just gonna be watching them this week. But Tuesday, I got a lot to talk about. Next Tuesday, it's gonna probably be some people going on that grill. Going on the grill. And y'all know me. They can come on back, man. They can come on back with the smoke. Because some people is getting away from what we've been doing in this space, which is helping men. And some of these dudes starting to talk like these females, trying to diss dudes and stuff. Don said, I appreciate y'all. We appreciate you too, Don. We gonna probably do a live sometime next week. It's gonna be straight business. We just gonna be talking business. You know, we got Charisma who got several certifications, know about a lot of stuff. We gonna just talk that business stuff, man. And we gonna learn about each other's cities. Maybe we can start doing business with other people's cities, man. He says, strive and thrive. Understand me? Right. And Charles, you're here to learn. We here to learn from you too, Charles. You never know. One day I might just feel like, just because I was gonna do it some years back, I might just go in and get that CNC. I still be thinking about that. Like, just to have it, man. Cause some cities you move to them, you starting out, boom, CNC. You, man, it's $30, $35. I'm making $35 in some of these cities, man. I'm fat. But I'm gonna gonna go ahead and get off of here, man. I do thank y'all for coming. See y'all Tuesday with more videos. And remember, I'm gonna be responding to it is Easy 33, to the comments, even though I ain't making no videos tomorrow. So I see y'all, man. Love to all y'all, man.